right, let's fire up. Happy Dolce Friday, boys.
Dolce.
Happy.
I need this whiskey. I need this one.
Oh, good.
I need this one.
It smells good.
Yeah, that Japanese whiskey is excellent. It says it's seawater infused.
I guess, yeah.
Huh.
Sweet.
Yeah, I got no knowledge on it, but man, I could kind of taste it.
Ocean fused is exactly verbatim how they describe it.
But it's
But
like
got
you
that
said,
salt tinge, right?
the first
In a
time you
good
tried
way.
it, you're like, it doesn't burn. Like,
Oh no,
yeah, it's
that's
just
butter
pretty
for
easy.
whiskey.
It's just pretty easy.
Yeah, man, melts on the back of your throat. I love it. That's good stuff. God, yeah, I need this one, guys. I need this one.
Right.
Like right now, I'm finally off work. This is Dolce Friday. This is sit the fuck down, enjoy some people's company, breathe, exhale. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, and Tim will be here shortly, and that's cool too. But
Very cool.
so you said work was brutal, man.
Dude, work was brutal.
What's that all about?
Shorthanded.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Is it worse because it's getting busier?
No,
Or
it's
just-
worse
just
because of, dude, like our ex general manager is in jail because he supposedly, and I'm just saying supposedly because, nothing's been gone to court yet.
So, but what this dude
molesting
really did
his-
was
Molesting his daughter.
Oh God.
Yeah.
like his blood child.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
You
we're
know.
gonna kill this human with a potato peeler, then I assume.
So
He's
got
not coming back.
No, he's not coming back.
Yeah.
And then
So
one
he
of our-
won't be managing the store next month
Right.
then.
He will not be serving those burgers.
Which also sucked because his wife worked there too, and she was a hell of a worker. And she lost it because of they threw charges at her, even though I've talked to her. She says, she swears up and down she knew nothing. I'd say like 90% of me believes it.
That's right.
Yours got a little bit of doubt no matter what.
Man,
But,
so that's pretty wild. So your whole work is affected by some chomos.
Right. And then our shift manager,
It's
one of
like
our
the
shift
least Dolce
managers
thing ever.
quits, goes to a different place. And then one other person put in his 2 weeks, another person put in his 2 weeks. We got another shift manager out for a whole week because he just had a baby. So he's been
God, just people making mistakes left and right in your
Right.
world. I'm just kidding.
But it's just chaos. Like today, we're running a whole store doing drive-through with 6 people.
Yeah.
Now, what's the normal? For people that don't know, I know.
Sure, yeah, no,
how
that's
does it
what's
take
up.
to run that?
Well,
what's comfortable?
obviously 6 works.
Well, yeah, you can make it work. Right?
6 fed
But-
people.
There's been times we've had like 13, 14.
Oh shit! So like literally half.
Yes.
Whoa.
Like what's funny though is they're redoing our whole store. Like they redid the lobby, the outside, made it
I
all up to
noticed that when I
date.
drove by.
And the big thing was when it's done, we were going to reopen the lobby.
Okay.
Well, we don't have enough people, so they're doing all this work, putting a brand new state of the art lobby. It's going to sit there just to look at. It's going to be our nice little break room.
I mean, that's cool for you guys.
Yeah.
They spent all that money on a brand new state of the art lobby. Did they put any more beef in my meat? That'd be cool.
No, well, it's weird though. We got like this new meat now.
New meat.
New meat. Like I've noticed, like the meat's different now.
All right.
Like comes in the same packaging, same box.
But it quacks a little, or
No, dude.
It crawls away.
You remember like we used to buy like Bazooka Joe gum in a tube?
like
comics,
I bought
man.
that last week, bro.
You know,
It's like the
yeah.
comics, man. You do it for the comics.
yeah, not. But you said I'm talking about the tube.
Yeah,
Squeeze
yeah,
tube.
yeah,
I remember that.
Squeeze
Yeah.
And
tube,
that
yeah, yeah.
pink, and it come out
Yeah.
and had like that consistency and look. That's what this meat has.
Well, that's creepy, bro.
and what's
that's
weird
way
is like it
creepy.
grills up it kind of a little different too.
Yeah, that's not meat.
That ain't meat, bro.
That's why I don't eat the meat there. I eat
Oh.
the chicken
Ooh. Well,
Like, what
there's a lesson right
part
there.
of the animal did this come from and shit?
because it's weird. The big patties taste weird to me, so I don't eat them.
Interesting. I go for the.
That's why I don't say where I work, but
What? He didn't say where you work, bro.
No.
What? I get a McFrosty lots of places.
I go for
Right.
ice cream. I always go for the ice creams, man.
I love
No
a
matter
root
where
beer
I go.
McFrosty.
I go for the desserts.
I go for a what was it? A root beer McFrosty Blizzard.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you guys want to hear something fucking random and interesting on a Dolce Friday? Because I feel like that's the spirit of it.
All right.
I had a pet squirrel for one day this week.
Shut up.
I swear to fucking God, man. Pet
Did
squirrel.
it sit on your shoulder?
He was trying to drink my whiskey though, so I had to hurry up and drink that before I got any of it. No, man. So
You didn't give any of the whiskey to the squirrel?
well, yeah, of course.
Oh, man, okay, good.
I mean, anything less would be nuts.
You gotta help out that.
So I'm at the pet hospital. I had a sick animal. I can't let a thing hurt ever if money will fix it. So I go and I give my time and no problem. And it's working out good on the animal I'm there for. But what comes about is there's this lady there with her teenage daughter getting their squirrel checked out. Well, this place can't check out a squirrel because state laws, the thing could have rabies. So guess what? You got to take it over to conservation first. You got to get this and that done. These people don't give a fuck, man. They're cat drug it up. And they seem like kind people. They don't want this thing to die, but that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to leave this thing in a box because nobody else really don't want it. And they're going to go home with their cat. So I'm like, I'll take it. Like, of course I'll take it, right? I'm not going to watch a thing die in a box by itself. That's the worst energy you could possibly project. So I'm like, yeah, I'll totally take it, right? So I have this pet squirrel, and this thing is kicking ass. They tell me if it eats, it's going to be fine. So I'm playing with this tiny squirrel. It doesn't have its eyes open yet, but it can full on climb your shirt. It's holding on to your finger. Its tail's going crazy. It's strong. And I get a little tiny baby bottle. I stop at like a farm store because those exist in Eldon, Missouri. And I walk in a farm store and I'm like, okay, I know this is going to sound crazy, but like, do you have anything to feed a baby squirrel? They have like a feed a baby squirrel aisle and shit. I buy exactly what I need.
You went the worst ones, didn't you?
Boom roasted. So yeah, so I feed this baby squirrel. He's doing great. Later, it's time for him to eat. They're going to eat like every 3 hours. Goes to eat again. He's real strong, man. Everything's great. Hour later, dead in my girlfriend's arms. So then we get a look at it for the first time because, we didn't want to be intrusive. The thing's traumatized.
It's probably skittish.
The cat had punctured it twice, and it probably just bled inside to death. So,
but that squirrel was, at least the squirrel was like loved and happy.
Yeah, so that was kind of my thing, man.
I
was so heartbroken. I had this like real moment, like a real world moment where when I was there to do this appointment for this animal at the animal hospital, they said, hey, actually, the person you're here to see is in surgery all day. Can you come back? First of all, this is a sick animal. No, I need this now. And secondly, like, I have an appointment. Like, what's up? I'm here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can come back even though that trashes my day, right? And I'm driving home and I'm thinking like, universe, like what the fuck, man? With this giant time waste, right? But I left with a baby squirrel. And then I realized, okay, so this is cool. And then when it died, I'm having this thought again. I'm like, well, what was this all about, right? And then I realized this thing wasn't going to make it anyway. It was doomed from the tooth marks before it knew me. But like, it got to pass peacefully.
Yeah.
This thing died in the comfort of basically friends. Taking care of it, it had a meal, and it went super peacefully on a heating pad.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
We all want to go that way.
Yeah, we all want to go that way. I'm trying to get a meal on a heating pad as I go, man. So
that's cool.
Yeah. So now though, me who has bred chinchillas and currently somehow owns guinea pigs is maybe in the market
for more squirrel.
For a squirrel.
All right. Not to eat.
Life is fun.
As long as you don't end up with a fucking raccoon, we're good.
You know what I've noticed down here as far as animals? Armadillos.
Oh, dude.
Tons of them.
Nuts.
Everywhere.
It's crazy.
Nuts.
Never would have dreamt that. But everywhere I look, there's an armadillo.
You know what's funny, though?
And I see turtles.
There's a lot of times the dead armadillos are killing themselves.
What? Why is that?
When an armadillo gets spooked, they jump straight up. So you got these big trucks on the road, and I didn't believe this until I seen it one day. I was going down the road. I see armadillo on the road, big truck comes by, easily got to pass over it.
And it jumps up to it?
And I shit you not, this armadillo gets spooked and jumps straight up to this dude's freaking tranny and just...
That's nuts.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's nuts. I've seen more armadillos and more turtles trying to cross the road here than I've ever in my life.
For turtles, it's
insane, right?
breeding season.
But it's just like, whoa. Like, so I'm seeing cars stop, which is kind of beautiful, really.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
great.
I'm expecting all these big trucks just like to run through them. I'm like, no, people are waiting. I'm like, oh, there's a turtle.
Dude, a turtle shell will blow your tire.
Yeah, no, real deal. You don't want to drive over turtles.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to drive over a turtle anyway.
No, I don't want to kill the
that's
turtle.
terrible. But I'm like, I'm looking at
reward
these
for
guys
killing
going,
it
man.
would be able to
I've
untie
seen
it.
them blow out tires.
I mean, that's actually impressive that they're that strong. Their shell's that strong. But
well, it's the way they crack open. It almost blossoms
like
into like a freaking
jacket,
road
right?
spike. And if
Yeah.
you were to hit like a snapping turtle, I mean, dear God, those things are freaking vicious.
But
by
if you
themselves,
stop-
just their shell.
And you get out of your car and you jump on the back of the
You
shell,
can ride
it'll
that
go
guy?
down the road in front of you and collect coins for you. But when it bounces, you got to jump over it as
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna seem totally fucked
Throwing
up,
that out
but
there.
I've seen it happen, and it's funny enough. That just reminded me of it. I've seen some people like barely nick a turtle with a tire, and shit you not. I've seen them
It
bounce
slides
off
out?
like slides out. Like I've seen them
Dude,
bounce
dude,
off the
dude,
freaking
dude.
like
Yes,
road.
get those
Dude.
coins.
Like, you know, you get like the
Bum,
freaking I-70 and stuff closer to St. Louis.
That's nuts.
You know, you got those breaks, those walls or retaining walls in between like all the lanes and
And
stuff.
they bounce.
And I've seen them go, "Tung, tung, 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 tung." I'm like,
All right.
obviously right off my
I
back
actually
head, I'm
pulled over.
thinking,
I
I'm
pulled
thinking
over the other day
Mario
and watched this
Kart.
guy run across the street. I'm like, he's moving.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
no,
like,
they can
all
kind of boogie when they want to,
Okay,
right?
they're like, yeah, we gotta get across the street.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of
Right.
meth at this lake, so the turtles are pretty fast.
The turtles are
They're in the
jacked.
shell.
They're like, let's do this.
Just the fuck across the street. If they're paused in the middle, it's because they're doing a deal real
They're
quick.
taking a moment.
If you wait a few minutes, you'll see another turtle come up, and you'll be like, "Yeah, whatever, motherfucker."
Yo,
give me
so,
that.
bro,
But if it's a snapper, yeah, just don't get out, just let them cross.
that's nuts, man.
They're not snapping turtles, just meth turtles.
I love it.
Dude, I was coming. Oh, actually, I was going to work one time. And it just rained like really bad in this one like low water bridge. Had a little bit of water going over, and I was getting ready to cross, and I looked, and this big ass snapping turtle climbs out of the freaking water up onto his little low water bridge, and this thing's about the good size, like a serving dish, like for a freaking turkey. And I'm like,
You can
"That's
ride
so
on that
cool."
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I get out and I'm watching this thing, and it stops, starts looking at me. I'm like, oh fuck.
He's coming.
Like
out.
I'm gonna get 10 feet away. I'm like, you know, these things can move kind of quick.
That's nuts.
Like I've seen snapping turtles move kind of fast,
Oh, dude, I have a decent snapping turtle story.
and like I've seen them jump too. Like they'll like get on their tippy toes. It's funny as shit. But it's pretty cool. That's one thing I like about this area. You can see some pretty neat shit when it comes to wildlife.
Yeah, no, for real. I've got deer in my backyard full time.
All the time.
Full time.
Oh yeah, in the back of my place, I'll 6, 7, 8 of them. Like at sunset, it's like they come to eat,
Yeah.
hang out. My dog loves it.
Cold winter night, good crossbow.
Oh man, I got no desire to kill Bambi. I don't, man. I watch the deer, and don't get me wrong, I have hunter buddies and even a couple of smokehouses I buy meat from.
I was gonna say I'll
Deer
eat
meat.
it,
No,
but
all
I don't
day.
want to do it.
I'd say true to the story, just take out the mom.
Oh wow, just going straight for it. Huh?
Ouch.
So here's the gag. I buy all kinds of weird clothes for Dolce Friday just to be fun, right? Because the whole thing is we're supposed to be wearing our own clothing line on the shows. We're supposed to be wearing soldier cloth
There
media
you go.
In
on
the
the
process.
shows. So while we're waiting for it, while we're waiting for these new samples and the correct sizes, because we did a fitness series and everybody lost a bunch of weight, none of our own clothes samples fit us. True story, right?
Love it.
Dolce as fuck.
Love it.
So now that we're there, we buy all these fun clothes just to wear in the interim, just to be Dolce. And so I set a hat and glasses here because, as always, it's the homage to the partiers everywhere. And Tim's going to show up in a few minutes, and he's got to put these on. But those glasses are really uncomfortable, and these are my faves.
I saw
like-
you switch. I was like, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So God bless you, Tim.
You're
But
like,
there you go,
brother.
There you go, man. Hey, those just for you, guy.
Love it.
So happens when you're late.
Well, I did bring out my my Guns N' Roses tour shirt from the 2006 tour,
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
which is known as the Buckethead tour.
Yeah,
That was-
man.
that was the year the Buckethead played.
He was tearing it up on the guitar, dude. That guy was crushing it. Do we have that terrible whiskey in here? Do I have to drink more Michael's? I don't want to do that.
I mean, drink some of that stuff.
No, actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I go there again, because that is good whiskey and I don't want to lose the taste for it, I have a Modelo Negro here.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I also have another one if anybody wants some.
You got backups.
Yeah, I got backups on
I
it.
love it, man. I love it.
Yeah, dude, this is a fun show.
Always have a backup.
Always have backup. As a matter of fact, my backup is a
Lagunitas.
Lagunitas IPA. Would you like this?
I've got one, man.
Okay.
These are tight. Like this is like, yeah.
Yeah, man. I like a good dark beer and I love a
Good
skunky
Lagunitas,
IPA.
man.
So, dude, did you go down to Woody's bar that one time that I shot you this?
I absolutely did.
How was
And
that?
It was an awesome experience.
It's a nice little bar.
It's a great bar because it's like
Cheers.
It's unpretentious. I mean, it's not Cheers for me because I didn't know anybody, right? But like, yeah, you could totally.
Well,
like, I'm brand new, right?
Where nobody
You know what I
knows
mean?
your name.
No, but like everybody, it's
like that neighborhood
still,
bar,
But me not knowing anyone, I still felt like I belonged there.
right?
You know what I'm saying? And everyone was super cool,
Yeah.
and it was a good amount of people. I don't remember what it was like. It was a Friday. Yeah, it was Friday night, right?
You can't beat the price.
Yeah, it
of
was.
Drinks.
Oh, cheap, so cheap, but also like just cool people.
right.
So
A lot of Chicago garb there, like Bill Murray's everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, I loved it, man. Good reco.
Seriously, yeah, man, really good vibe. Like the first time I heard about Woody's, it was interesting because we had been to all the iconic places, the Strip, and you go out to the little like off sites, right? Like this club, that club. But it's like all the way off KK, which for people that wouldn't know, it's like 20 minutes out of LA kind of thing. And
I mean,
like,
it's
why
a
would
drive.
you be there? It's a
It's a
drive.
drive. Yeah.
But it's where all the servers go. It's where all the no fucking tourist people
Yep.
are. So if you're a local and you want the local vibe, it's dank as shit.
That's where you go.
And you get there and you could be wearing some ridiculous Dolce garbage and like nobody fucks with you, man. They don't care.
Nope.
No one cares what size you are, what you walked in wearing. It's just like, yo, we're shooting pool, we're
No.
playing some shuffleboard.
It's
Zero
banging.
fucks given. No
and
problems.
And I
No
get invited
problems.
to do shit.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
like, hey, wanna hang
I
out?
didn't know anybody. There's like me and my girlfriend. She's from Long Island. We went in there and we like hang out and like order a couple beers and like someone's like, "Yo, you want to play pool? You want?" It's a chill. You're right. It's the local spot.
It's the
Right.
local spots
For the
where
locals.
locals go to
Yeah.
not get fucked with by tourists.
Yeah.
Because it's 20 minutes from trouble.
Because you got and
Right.
it's kind of in the middle. Well, there's nothing around it really.
Yeah.
Well, except the hospital, which is appropriate because it's a pretty
there you
good time.
go. Just in case.
So I broke my ankle. I have alcohol poisoning, and I might be on E. Can we
And the thing
talk?
I
Can you
meant to
just-
tell
yeah,
you
show me.
too
Yeah,
is
we'll
that
work
little
this out.
Mexican restaurant next to him.
La
Yeah.
Tapatia,
Yeah, try
baby.
it. Dude,
Okay.
it's legit. Like,
Okay,
Okay, no, let me
you
describe
pretty much gotta
legit.
tell them what number you want because they don't speak English,
that's the best kind.
right?
No, let me clarify. They definitely the fuck don't speak English.
That's my favorite.
Red phone epoxied to the front counter. In case you want to call Mexico, catch up with your family real quick while you're at the table. Those twirly phone lines on a hard line.
Yes.
100 feet long, bro.
I'm done. I'm done with that.
I swear to God. And you're like, I want a this and a that. And they got lingua and cabeza.
Shit, yeah.
And you get real tacos with real homemade salsa
Oh, come on.
and a really long phone line.
I will tell you what I did for Christmas this year. I made my own sauces.
Nice, man. That's
That
dope.
was like I made like 6 different sauces, and I like did some weird shit, like mango habanero, like weird
Fuck
crap.
yeah.
I'd be like, "What's in the refrigerator? Let's like throw some stuff in a bucket," and it's pretty fun.
Dude, we haven't done that one wing night for a while.
Yeah, that's true. So I had a buddy on the vodcast a couple of weeks ago. He's an investment guy. And to his credit, he comes on the show and he reads this chart he made because he's OCD like the rest of us Sheldon motherfuckers are. And he's like, hey, if you had spent that $100 I told you to a year ago on this I recommended, here's what you'd have.
Nope, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Dog, one of them was real hurtful. Like I would have been real okay for money. Anyway, so he lays it out and then he tells me what to invest in now. And I also don't do it. And he picks up the phone and goes, you're welcome. And I'm like, I didn't get in on that 28% gain overnight.
Okay,
God damn fail.
we make choices.
God damn fail. Anyways,
Now, what's the wing night? What are you talking about?
so we're talking about it because this guy comes on my show, and then on top of this amazing brain power to recommend really decent investments, the guy's into hot sauces. And he does all kinds of reading, and he's coming up on these super boutique hot sauces out of
Yes.
countries you wouldn't think of. And it's like banana and raisin and some pepper you haven't heard of.
Yes.
And he used to work at Domino's, so they sell him a bag of Domino's wings, 100 wings for
Okay.
$18. So we're putting like 200 wings in an oven and trying 14, 16 hot sauces at a time. 6 this week, 4 next week, 10 next week. We're just trying hot sauces. It's fun as fuck.
Have you watched that hot
Nice.
show, right? That hot
Yeah,
sauce
yeah.
show?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. What is it called?
Ah, shit. It's,
Hot ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
They do the challenges and whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, we did that last year, like a bunch of us.
That's
it's,
cool.
It's no joke.
Yeah, dude, it's so fun.
I've done a
It-
couple,
you get
but
to
it
a
was
spot where
before,
you're like,
the
hell no.
Carolina Reaper was even thought of.
But I will tell you, there's one sauce it's been in since they began the show, and it still stays in there. I can't remember what it's called, but it's from Kansas, which is why it's so damn terrible.
Is it called Lindsay Lohan's vagina?
No, it's called like you want to die. It's fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
that's what I said.
Pretty much. It's like dusty awful. But
Same Scoville units.
it's
That's
just-
all I'm
it's
saying.
just
You get enough STDs
pure
into
burn,
one
man.
pussy, you can actually make peppers out of it.
you can definitely burn your face off.
We've had a few of those. I got one in there called Colon Cleanser.
Mm.
And then I have another one called Woman's Scorn. It says
See,
nothing's
that
hotter.
doesn't sound appeasing to me.
No, it's funny.
I'm not ready to
it's
climb into
weird.
that.
I put some in
I've been
a
there.
can of chili I made one night, and
Okay.
I got a bill from my divorce attorney.
Hey, yo. Yeah, take a drink on that one.
Yeah, that's a drinker.
Look, boys, if it wasn't for bad jokes, this show would be dead air.
Truth.
I'm willing to own it.
No, we should do that. We should do the wings, man.
Yeah,
I'll bring
we-
over my sauces, too.
Yeah,
We'll
that'd
add
be
them into the
amazing.
mix.
You and I have to get together and hit my rosin press and not put marijuana flower in it, but instead
And just play.
food products and just play.
Yeah.
Let's just create in a kitchen. I bought amazing stainless steel cookware.
Okay.
I kind of fell in love with cast iron first all day.
Yeah.
But then for your day-to-day,
was gonna
probably
say-
stainless steel.
Talk
Right.
about cast iron, though. Like,
That's
how
really
hard
talk
is it
about.
for you?
0%. So first of all, this whole idea of seasoning, that's
Yeah.
kind of a coin flip. It's kind of,
Okay.
you got to take it on faith. You could talk about a pan being seasoned. I'm going to say if I put bacon grease in it, it's seasoned.
It's done.
Now,
You're good.
so a clean pan I put through my dishwasher plus bacon grease equals seasoned.
We're solid.
So what's this? I wipe it out with a tube sock I had blessed by
Yeah.
the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I hired a shirka to take me to the top of a Tibetan. Fuck, man.
While you
Put it in the
had tears from
dishwasher.
a mermaid.
Like, I just want to cook my shit.
So not literally put in the dishwasher. Never do that to
No.
your
Cast
cast iron. But I mean, just get it washed, get it done. Yeah, re-season it a little
But
bit.
you prefer that?
all day.
Okay.
Cast iron all day.
I literally have a whole set of it,
Especially
and I'm
cooking
like,
meat.
I'm just pissed at it.
My coffee grinder is made out of cast iron
Okay.
because
Because why not?
why? Why do you need a plastic piece of garbage with a
crap
tail
blade.
sitting on your counter and it's like and it just makes this terrible noise,
And
but
it doesn't really
instead-
grind the beans anyway.
No, man, it's just
Chunks
it's,
them.
It
it's
breaks them,
plastic China
right?
garbage.
It breaks
So
them.
yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
Instead, I wake up and I touch this beautiful piece of artisanal craft somebody made. It was cast out of cast iron, and then it was polished, and I put my beans in it, which I touch and smell and interact with. And this is very visceral, right? And now I'm grinding my beans, and I put this fresh mash into my pot, and I French press it, and it's great
Well, now it's an
coffee.
experience instead of like,
Now
man,
I'm
I'm
kinda
just
turned on.
popping coffee. I know,
Right?
I'm like, let's go get some coffee.
I'm like,
Yeah, no, seriously. It's
I
like-
will say I had a cigar with a cup of coffee the other morning, and I don't smoke cigars all the time, but like, you know, it's like 9 a.m. and I'm like, I kind of want like a really rich cup of coffee, and I'm gonna pop a cigar with this stuff. It
Yeah.
was gorgeous.
Well, what kind of coffee do you
Sounds-
like?
Black, rich, dark,
Like, you throw anything in it, like some sugar, creamer, and
nothing,
milk?
nothing. But you know, like
I just got
I
there.
used to
about a
be.
month
I
ago.
used to be like, oh yeah, I add a lot of stuff to it. And when I was traveling, like Southeast Asia, especially, and then I started drinking their coffee, and I was like, oh, this is coffee.
Right.
And then I lived in the Seattle area for a while, and like coffee out there is incredible.
Oh, God.
Even at a diner, the coffee's better than anywhere. So it's hard for me now to like just, yeah, I can't go to a basic store because I'm like, oh, this coffee's garbage.
Right.
I mean, I'm not like a snob about the coffee, but like
So, I mean,
just a dark, nice bean.
Right. So,
but I
I
drink
like
it black.
I like a medium or a dark roast, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, especially in the morning.
Oh yeah. In the morning you need the kick in the head, right? But like I like to
I'm gonna
enjoy
order
the,
some of that Kona coffee shit, you know.
yeah.
But actually, I went to the store, like it's called Home Goods, some shit like that,
Okay.
and I bought these 2 packs. I usually just buy Folgers, you
Mm-hmm.
know, or whatever's on sale.
I mean, whatever does the job.
You know, I'm like, you know, I like coffee. I'm gonna try something different.
Yeah.
And one was called like Morning Joe.
Okay.
That's all it was. Morning Joe.
Okay.
J-O. And it's like medium roast for breakfast. You know, I'm like, all right, cool. I like that. Now this one, it's a Kona coffee.
Yeah. Kona beans are nice.
Now, I don't know if it's a pure Kona, but it comes from Kona Island.
All right.
So, I mean, but it's got a nice flavor, but still, I got to add just a little bit of sugar. But the weird thing is, and like I've talked about on this show before, you know, I did a 15-month stint.
Mm-hmm.
In there, the coffee, for some reason, tasted better black than when you actually add some sugar to it.
Interesting.
Or even like you get the fake shit, which I can't stand.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Oh, the substitute.
Yeah,
gotcha.
like,
gotcha.
kind of like sweet and low or whatever you want to
Yeah,
call it.
whatever it is.
And like, oh
Please
god, no.
enjoy that.
Well, what did taste good was a little bit of dehydrated milk in it.
Okay.
For a little bit of
Yeah,
a creamer.
just a little pop to it.
But normally I drank it black.
Yeah.
But once I got out, I had a cup and it was like bitter.
Yeah.
It tasted bitter to me. I'm like,
You know,
but
it's
it
like
was
anything else.
It was the same brand. It was Folgers. I could
It's
buy
like
Folgers
it's
in
like
there.
beer. It's like booze. It's like anything. It's like quality is quality, man.
But like I bought the Folgers Instant on the inside, and it's a powder.
Yeah.
You go anywhere here, for instance, it's all freeze dried crystals.
It's true. Huh. It's like all
And
like
even like some of the
70s
food you
land.
get, what really sucks, even some of the food you can only get in jail
That's nuts.
because it's made by a certain company that only makes these products for jails.
That's incredible.
It's like that's why I'm trying to like rob shit and then get caught because I'm like, yo, those food products though,
But
right?
like a short stint. Like, I just want to be
Yeah,
here for
just
like
real
3 or
quick.
4 days. 'Cause,
Like,
I want the food.
4 days,
Yeah,
just trying to get
I
the
need a good
ramen
weekend with some
burritos
food.
in.
No.
I was talking to
God.
a friend the other day. I'm like, I was talking about the coffee and shit, like the beans and like the instant refried beans. Oh my god, they were killer.
Really?
Yes, you wouldn't think so, but they were killer.
That's awesome.
Like I was making like some gourmet shit with ramen noodles and all that kind of crap. Refried beans,
Yeah.
rice, throwing some ranch. Take some.
Dude, he's told me some stories
I
about
dig that,
food in
man.
jail.
Take
and
some
all
hot-
my
you're
life
like,
I've
hold
wanted
on.
to
Like
try
you
it.
take like
I'm
some
like,
flaming hot corn chips,
Yes.
smash them up, and kind of sprinkle them in there after you're done mixing it, kind of for a topping. Throw some ranch
You
on
got
it,
some
wrap
texture.
it.
Hey,
yeah, bro.
Jay Fuego here was the first guy. He was the first cell to get a Michelin bar.
Ouch. Man, you're knocking them out right now.
That's happening. Woot!
Right.
What jail are you in when you got a Michelin bar, son? This would be French chefs trying to go to jail. Like some dude from Spago's just like mobs into another restaurant and like knife attacks someone to go to jail.
Hey, dude, I gotta
So they
get
can make
back.
this up.
I gotta get back.
Gotta get a
I
Michelin
gotta get
bar,
some
bro.
ideas.
But it's like you
Need
kind of
street
wonder
cred
if
for my new French laundry restaurant.
Then you think about when you got, did that really taste that good, or was it just the actual food they gave you was so fucking bad that anything different tasted good?
Yeah, right. Maybe it's situational.
Because I had a friend.
Well, it's like when you go on vacation, man. Like sometimes you go on vacation, like, man, that's the best thing I ever had. And then you have it at home, you're like, that was garbage.
right.
It's the atmosphere. Sometimes you're just like, yo, I just needed something different.
Go to Japan, get KFC.
Yeah. Oh man, I got a good KFC story. I was in Indonesia.
How
man.
could you not?
Yeah. So I was in Indonesia. I used to go there quite a bit. And interesting country. That's a whole nother world. But KFC's massive there.
Really?
Massive.
Okay.
Like lines. And I'm like, what the? I'm there. I'm like, no, I'm going to go eat some,
Do any of the people
Legit
eating
food.
there look like the people I see in Walmart in the Midwest?
not at all. And you know what? I'll tell you about Walmart too. I go to Walmart like once every couple of weeks just to walk around.
Right?
It is the best. It is
God
the best,
damn,
yo.
dog! I went there
It is
today
the best.
just to get photo shots of fupas.
Oh, Lord.
Swear to God, I'm just there to do a return, pick up some A tanks real quick, and it's just like.
Yo, I bought a banging shirt though, and it killed me. It has a screaming eagle on it, and it says "Living the Dream."
Yeah, baby.
And the brand is Celebrate like Patriotic or something. I was like,
Yeah, it's like a 4th
yes,
of July
America,
t-shirt.
let's do this. I'm like, what? But yeah, I go to Walmart a couple weeks just to like absorb it.
Just to stand in line next to a woman with her belly hanging out and obviously too small shirts so that you can look her in the eyes and be like, I think it's cool.
We
Fanny
know.
packs are coming back.
Oh,
I support your life choices.
Or you go to the health food aisle and you're like, man, it's
That's a
empty.
short aisle.
It's empty, and it's cheap.
Dude, literally, I stopped in the crosswalk pulling into a Walmart, which is a rare occasion for me. I'm stopped in this crosswalk to let somebody walk, and they waved at me, and I'm thinking, this wasn't politeness, dude. If I hit you with my car, it would have been really
I
expensive
can't mess
to
up my
fix that,
alignment,
dude.
man.
There were so many beepy carts in this fucking Walmart, dude.
wow.
I've never seen so many gross people. I mean, it was just like, fuck your size, your weight,
My
your
issue
color,
was
just
the
gross,
attitude.
man.
Like, people were there's so many rude people.
Oh
there.
my god.
All
like,
day.
like running, like excuse me. I'm like, dude,
And usually,
we're just buying grapefruits. Chill, bro.
and usually they're tourists.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can tell they're out of town.
Oh, you can tell. They're there to buy a bulk of.
They're there
junk.
wearing
They
Freaking
came
swim
here to
trunks,
eat because their
freaking
state's
tank
out of
top.
Well,
food.
they're all wearing like you know
Shit just got off the
vacation
boat.
shirts. They just got them. They
They
you
just
know,
got off the fucking boat.
and they all have attitudes. And I was like, dude, you're at Walmart. What's the attitude?
kind of like, boy, I know places I can make you disappear.
You're going to jail and have the good coffee.
But no, I
Hey!
was talking about my friend the other day, and I was talking about the coffee and shit. And I was like, no, I bet if I just went to jail for a week, I could order commissary, get a shitload, and then get out.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Jesus.
the thought crossed my mind for a little second, but like,
And you're like, no, let me go find some other coffee real
but
quick.
like, I go to the local jail where, you know, it ain't gonna be shit. I'm sorry, but it's
Well,
not.
but they might not have the good coffee.
Actually, they do.
Oh, they do.
I've
Okay.
been there a few times.
Okay.
Dude,
okay.
that's like the most fucking Sin City shit I've ever heard in my life. You're
I
like,
love
I
it,
go
dude.
to jail for the coffee. I just knock a motherfucker
Yo.
out to go to jail.
I got to get some good coffee.
Gotta get that coffee in the morning,
Yeah, I'll
dog.
be out in the morning, but I'll be buzzed on some good coffee.
Get my commissary. All right, come
Hey.
on, bail me out.
I'm gonna tell you guys a real quick coffee story that I promise you has a worthwhile payoff, and I'm glad Michael's here for it. So here it
God,
is.
this-
Uh-oh.
What's coming?
Okay, so here's how I learned to surf,
Where's the
right?
build-up?
Here's how I learned to surf. I'm fucking 10 years old. The kid across the street's 8. Shout out Jared Turner. His dad, long hair, 90s glass, cool cat, plays in a band, drummer, got a sound room in the back. Shows me a surfboard, takes me to the beach on Saturday. I surf one time. I'm like, I got to do this for the rest of my life. True story. Number one thing kills me about being in Missouri, the burps and not being able to surf. So anyways, I have to sneak out of my house at 10 years old and put on like these clothes my parents don't know I have. I keep in the bushes outside of my room window to stay warm, to go to the beach, to learn to surf. And I save all my lunch money and allowances to buy a $125 longboard at 10 years old that I have to hide
Oh my
in my
God.
buddy's garage. And his dad's cool with it because his 10-year-old kid wants to surf. And I start this surfing career. And
That's
it becomes
awesome.
profound in my life. And so you guys were talking about coffee when I walked out of the room, and I grabbed a thing I'm going to show you. So I don't drink coffee because I'm 10, but it's 5:30 in the morning and I snuck out of my house and I'm going to get my ass beat when I come home. And this got to be really worth it. And I like to do shit I'm not supposed to do because I'm living in Long Beach and we're hanging out and we're doing some things we shouldn't do. And so what do the adults do? They all drink coffee in the morning. And I'm thinking, fuck, motherfucker, I'm paddling out and surf. I'm 10. I'm going to do that too. That's how I fell in love with coffee. I went to 7-Eleven at 10 years old, and I'm not supposed to be out here. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm waiting for the break to come in at Seal Beach, but I'm doing kid shit because I'm 10. And I'm at 7-Eleven, and I'm like, they drinking coffee? I'm going to drink coffee too. I buy a fucking like Slurpee cup full of
course, the
coffee at
biggest
10
one
years
you
old.
can.
Here's what's cool. In Seal Beach, California in like 1992 or whatever that was, the surf wax they sold
That's
for
the
your
80s.
was sex wax.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I remember that crap.
So I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
through my stuff showed up.
Get out of here.
This
Wow.
slightly melted original puck of sex wax
That is crazy.
is from
So the pina
the
colada.
7-Eleven in Seal
Oh, I
Beach,
can't smell it no more.
California,
Dude, that's
32
nuts.
years ago. Bro, I was 10 when I bought that.
And you still have it.
And there it is.
That's hot.
And I bet you if we cut it open, it still smells like sex wax.
And it
Not
still
to be
works.
confused with bullshit ass sticky bumps that came out later with these square pucks get fucked. I was 12. I'm like, yo, you ain't sex wax, dog.
It's not sex wax.
There it is. Sex wax from Seal Beach, California. When I'm rocking a Harbor surfboard from Main Street, I'm buying this at 7-Eleven at 10. That's the real deal.
Dude, I used to
beautiful.
buy that shit just to freaking have it.
Because it says sex on it, right? We're like 10. It
Yeah,
says,
you're like, oh yeah.
Well,
yeah,
but
Mr.
This is awesome.
it smelled
what I did.
awesome. Like they had so many different scents for it too.
Later, they came out with root beer.
No.
Yeah. I was real disappointed.
I remember the pina colada.
That smells like what we imagined sex smelled like at 10 years old. And then you come out with root beer. I'm like, you're going backwards.
No. Go back here.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of the first pussy I ate. It didn't smell like pina colada.
You're like, what? I was lied to.
Yeah, it's weird. Their new scent's Kim Kardashian. It smells like a public restroom.
I was gonna say, yeah, a dumpster.
Yeah, it
Or the
literally.
dash of Kanye.
Ouch.
That's a drink on your menu, a dash of Kanye.
Gosh, it Kanye.
You're like, this is pretty. I don't want that
Ooh,
anymore.
Ooh, take it off.
Yeah. Like the ingredients say you're sorry you had a baby with it.
Should have stayed with Ray J.
Damn, that just felt Dolce.
Ouch. Go to
Yikes.
jail for the coffee.
Pretty good. Pretty good. So, in this enclosed room with no sucker fan, I brought a cigarette. How Dolce are we?
Fuck it. I'm about ready to light this other cigar, man.
Where the fuck is homeboy that gets off at 6:30?
What time is it?
Dude, it's like 6:45, and this dude's not wearing a hat and glasses yet.
You know, he's there. You just don't see him.
I know. Like, we should go check in the living room.
He's like sitting there, like, guys, just waiting for you. I didn't know what to do.
Dude, that would be Tim.
That'd be funny.
And he felt obligated being on Dolce Friday, so he just railed out an 8-ball of powdered sugar. I'm just kidding.
Busted open a pixie stick.
Yo, Pixie Sticks. Remember that shit? What was the other one? What was the one with the packs? Remember that when you were a kid?
Fun Dip.
Fun Dip. Dude.
I have Fun Dip right now in this house. You
Shut
want
your
one?
mouth. You do not have
You want one right now?
I want to see that you. I don't want it, but I want to
Nobody
see
I
it.
got Fun Dip in my house.
All right, you go.
I haven't even seen Fun Dip.
Yeah.
It was like Fun Dip and like
You got-
Big League Chew.
You got 3 packages of flavor and 2 fucking sticks, which always
Yeah.
suck.
I'm like, why are there so, like you need
Like,
like
why
12
can't you get
sticks,
3
bro?
sticks? Like 3
You need
packages?
a lot of sticks though. You need a lot of sticks.
Oh my god!
We were on point. We were on point. but Fun Dip, you wanted like I wanted like 6 sticks
Right?
because the sticks are where it's at.
Dude, right?
Dude,
What it was.
I love that.
That
shit.
and the old candy cigarettes.
I fucking love it. And they puffed a little bit, right?
Well, not the gum ones, but
no,
like
no,
the hard
the chalk
stick.
one, the chalky one.
Yeah, I hate those gum ones. Where you
No,
blow
no,
and
the
blow out
chalky ones where
sugar
they
a little
actually
bit.
like they puff though.
Friday.
They were banging.
Did we call it?
We
We
so called
fucking
it.
called it.
There's literally a dude chilling on the couch outside the studio.
We literally said that. We said that.
Dude,
told me
Tim.
to bring my shades in.
No, we got
No,
you
no,
covered.
We didn't
they're
have
set
to
up for
tell
you.
you.
They're set up for you.
All right.
That's hysterical, dude.
Dude, you have no idea.
But that's like a baby Fun Dip.
Oh yeah. but
It's
still
hey,
fun.
that's what they sold me these days. You know what I'm saying?
It exists.
That's like the
what's
shit you
crazy.
get for like Halloween.
I mean-
and
That's nuts, dude. I haven't
Yeah,
seen this
it is.
forever.
No.
Yeah,
no.
this and Big League Chew. I think for like 6 years.
Bubble
I
tape.
ate, that's all I ate.
bubble tape.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I never liked
wrong
bubble
with
tape.
my hair?
I like the shredded because you know what
Adjust.
the Big League Chew made me feel like I was a ball player because
Right.
it was shredded.
I remember in high school we
Just
couldn't-
pure sugar, bro.
If we got caught with Big League Chew in high school, like during a game, like in our back pocket or something,
Nice.
It was
we
a
would
problem?
get kicked out
Why?
because it
Because it represented tobacco.
represent tobacco.
Or if you
Like the little
But that's
cans,
why they
I'll
did
open that
it.
for you.
That's why they did it. They sold
or
it
like
that
the
way.
little cans of turkey jerky, that turkey
Yes.
ground up
No,
shit.
they were like
Yeah, I
tobacco,
do
like,
remember.
like
That does
old.
not
Put it in your
agree
lip
with
and just
me.
kind of
Okay.
suck
Don't
on
worry,
it.
bro.
This would be good.
Yeah.
I'll drink it for you.
But I mean, you think about
That's
that. Like
right.
when we were younger, like they basically were selling us to dip and to smoke.
Yeah, but
They
the
were
thing
selling us
is,
to do it.
I never had an urge to do any of that
I didn't either. But I loved it as a kid.
until I was 14.
And then
Yeah, it's true. I never wanted to do any of those other drugs the whole time I was doing cocaine, but then later I
but
did.
then it happened.
Well, no, I had a couple friends that were smoking. It wasn't like they said, "Hey, you want something?" The first one, I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Smoking what, to be
Just
clear?
a cigarette.
Fun
I'm
dip.
14 years old,
Oh, yeah, I was going to have one of those. Where'd that go?
and later on, they're smoking another
You
one.
put it right there.
I'm like, "Yeah, let me try." it."
Shh.
And then
Like my dad smoked. Everyone in all the men in my family
okay.
smoked. I thought it was a normal thing to freaking do.
Yeah.
You know, here I am. You know, so many years later, and
2 3.
still fucking smoking.
You guys want to hear something funny? So we've been doing Dolce Friday. You were here. We smoked a cigar on Dolce Friday. Agreed?
Yes.
Yeah, man. So we're just in here. We're smoking in the studio. No problem. And I keep telling people it was weird when I bought this house. So like the whole house is a smart house. It's fiber optic. It's connected. You heard last night there's a British woman that speaks to me in my home.
Yeah,
CO2 warning.
It's kinda
Maybe
hard.
get out of the house.
There is a fire.
If you want to rub one out, go in the
I
restroom.
love you.
I don't. Yeah.
Right out. All right.
Your calves look good. Anyway, so
Thank
it was
you.
crazy. So I'm in here.
You
I'm
skipped
just chilling with
like
these
that.
guys. We're playing Magic.
You skipped like
I hit a bong, and my fucking house starts talking to me. It's like, get the fuck out. What? And it was like, it might be CO2 warning. Maybe you're going to die. Bloop, 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 bloop. And everybody wakes up, and they're running through this big-ass house, and and it's all, like, wired because it's fiber optic or something, and it all talks to the internet. I don't know. Anyway, the CIA called later. I have the lunch menu up for the cafeteria.
Nice. We're all good.
But real shit, he was here last night. We're just trying to play Magic, and my house was like, get out, you're going to die.
All right.
And then we pressed
You're like,
buttons on the
is
ceiling
this part of the game?
and smoked weed, and here we are.
And back again.
Intermittence.
Back again.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and smoke this cigarette right now. We're going to see what happens.
Shift over the bottle there. I'm going to pour a little bit more.
Which one?
I'll take your
One?
lead. I'll take your guy.
Yeah. I'm going to drink no more of yours because I feel
No,
like
please drink that. It showed up to be drank.
Dolce Friday.
I literally was
and
like,
Tim's
it's
on.
Dolce
Hey,
Friday.
well, what?
Bring the
Pull this
booze.
out a little bit. A little bit. About 6 inches would be great.
Now, were you sitting in the living
That's
room?
never enough.
That's what we need to
Right.
know. Were you sitting in the living room waiting?
Not long. Couple minutes.
Okay.
That was so funny.
We called it.
Like how
I was here
ironic
long
was
enough
that?
for you to comment, and I was like, yeah, I am now.
That's awesome.
He hears out there like, yeah, I'm
That's what it's
here.
like to
We
get
don't hear
dissed on
shit.
Facebook Live. They're like, fuck that clown.
Well, cheers, all four.
Get him in there.
And,
Dolce Friday. It's fun shit, man.
cheers, brother.
Dude, you know what I almost brought over just for a fucking complete gag?
A
We're
dildo
always-
with a kickstand, 2-stroke motor.
Prison coffee.
Pull start.
That's what he says. He's like, hey, you want some prison coffee? Puts the kickstart up. Bitch is like, this
Hey,
is
that
gonna be
shit
a fun
wakes you
time.
up. Oh, you
You're
shit
the
about-
only human on earth that before you cram it in her ass, it goes, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Jay Fuego in your ass.
Oh my god.
Bum, bum, bum. And then you have your own music. There's a little soundtrack, and you're like, all right.
Game on.
That's a
Good
real
Mexican
thing.
hat dance.
Right? Have you ever pinated it in her ass?
No, but I have done a Green Bay butter churn.
Oh God, will you explain that?
I'm like, yo, I don't
What
even.
the
You
hell?
gotta.
I've never.
You gotta
Okay,
start that.
Wait, hold on. Before Justin goes, let me say this. Have you guys heard of a Blumpkin?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, everybody has, right?
Everybody
A
has.
Dirty Sanchez.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody's heard of this, right?
But not this.
Now go with this. Because I've heard the things you've heard. And I went, yeah, whatever. And he goes, you ever heard of this? And I'm like, nah. And he tells me, and I'm like, I didn't really want to know.
Oh, so now you're gonna
Yeah,
tell us
you
anyway?
Yeah, you did.
Wait, oh, I'm sorry, brother.
No, you cool, man. Thanks, bro. I'm sorry for the cigarette, actually, you guys. I had to. I'm a dirty fucking, well, when I have a drink.
I'm just, I'm happy I never took.
Okay,
I tried
ready
once.
for
I was
this?
like, nah, it doesn't work. But now these, they
Okay, hold on. In preparation for this joke, everyone drinks something. It's not great.
Yeah,
it's gonna
you're-
hurt?
You're
Okay.
not gonna want to drink after.
Mm-mm.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. According to the Urban
You should
Dictionary,
try that too, though.
You're really,
like I
we
said,
have a driver.
According to the
Ah,
Urban
that's-
Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary, top definition for a Green Bay butter churner: a horrible multi-stage sexual act.
I'm sorry, you said horrible?
A horrible multi-stage,
Multi-stage.
multi-staged
Multi-stage.
sexual act. In the first stage, milk is procured from a lactating woman.
Oh dear lord.
Then the woman is anally fisted until she has attained anal width sufficient to receive the insertion of her own breast milk.
Wow. And what is this called?
Keep going.
The Green Bay butter
Keep
churn.
going.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Then,
He's not
Then-
done.
Oh no, I'm trying to.
then she is ass fucked until the milk turns to butter.
Holy God.
The butter is then extracted and served over toast. Serves up to 12. For double servings, use 2 fists or 2 women.
Yeah, dude.
That should
saw.
be printed. You know you should hand that out.
I want that on a shirt.
No.
No,
Check it
It
out.
needs to be on a card.
Go to
Sounds like the
Pornhub.
worst truth or dare
.com.
game ever.
I think you just walk up to someone and just hand them a card with it.
Whoa, guys. Pornhub.com/eyes wide buttered.
Oh,
Oh, Lord. Man,
Hold on. Here's the secret handshake.
Brought to you by Cream.
Oink, oink.
wait, was that 2 fingers or 3?
No, here's the secret handshake.
That was a hand.
The funny thing is, I showed this to a friend at work, and the first
She
thing
said,
out
"Oh,
of
I've
her,
done it."
the first thing out of her mouth was
That's
like,
a Tuesday.
"Well, you're definitely one guy I couldn't do it with."
Oh.
Wow.
And you're like, well, am I one of 2 guys you could do it with?
Well, I'm like, you know,
Is it
For the record,
well, no, just because of that.
Oh, yeah. Big fist. All right.
Are you saying out loud, on record, on film, that your fist is too big for a woman's asshole?
I'm saying my fist
Challenge.
is too big for a woman's asshole.
In the comments,
Challenge.
please
it
post
out.
below
Oh,
if
wow.
you think a size 18 ring fist might fit in your asshole. And now we're demonetized.
Okay, it
Anyways,
wasn't 18. It wasn't 18. It was a 15.
whoa, bro. Don't ever say it wasn't 18 on this show.
No. 15 and a half on my ring.
Could you clarify?
I could
Strip
drop
club
a
bouncer?
I could drop a
When you say
quarter.
15 and a half on my ring?
I could put a quarter through my ring.
Shit.
Like I
And
could
some
lay
of the
my
people
There
ring.
is a woman out there for you.
I could lay my ring on a table and drop a quarter right through it.
That's weird.
I can't wait to see the comments.
You know, it doesn't help that I wear a size 18 shoe.
Why doesn't it help? I feel like it helps. If you're trying to cram it in the backside of someone's mom that hasn't felt a dick in 18 years.
You just
'cause
need to
it's the
churn
same
that
size.
butter, man. You need
And
to
you're
churn
just
that
like,
butter.
I'm going to wiggle a toe.
Dude, I'm trying to be modest.
All right.
Wiggling
So,
a baby's foot in there. Like, seriously?
yeah, it's true. Did you guys see Austin Powers when his dick
my
was actually
gosh.
a baby arm holding an apple?
Yes.
That's Justin's dick blushing. It's a good joke right
It's a good try. Good try.
Half an apple.
Next. I'm just impressed that you have fun dip.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, thank you for that. I feel like this is an important part of my life that was going to happen. The other candy I would have if it was attainable is Bonkers.
Oh, bonkers, dude. I haven't even thought about bonkers.
Bro. It was crazy because I lived in that neighborhood when we went through the LA riots, and it was weird because I went to buy some Bonkers at the local gas station the
And it was
next
on
week
fire?
after I had to pull an Uzi, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna open my Bonker," and then it caught fire. And something racist happened in my
got
candy,
hit
and
in
I
the
was like,
face
"Man,
and
you
it's
know,
like,
Long
oh,
Beach
man.
is too much work, brah. I'm gonna move, man."
I'm going to go to the lake.
Oh, did you hear about this shit that happened in St. Louis?
I guess not.
No, at a Popeyes.
Are you being serious? Like,
I'm being dead serious.
recently.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Happened at a
Yes.
Popeyes in St. Louis, and I think it was Lake St. Louis where I used to live at.
Again.
Okay.
And someone put a note on the speaker where you go to order saying, "This Popeyes under new management, we request the right to refuse service to white customers."
Wow.
Do we know for a fact this happened?
No, this is, swear to God, you Google this shit.
Interesting.
Well, hold on. No offense. I could Google are aliens
You know what
doing
I mean.
handstands.
Okay,
on
you know what
no,
I mean.
but this happened.
This happened.
No, I believe you. I'm just saying it happened.
I
It was
mean,
real.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
we
real.
can refuse
This is
to
real.
any-
They were like, "Yo,
I'm not
bro, you
making
don't
a
get our
joke.
biscuits anymore,
I'm not
dude."
making a joke.
I need my red beans and rice.
But it's funny. They're like, and it's kind of made me think. They're like, this is being pushed like it's a prank. It's a prank,
But it happened.
but it happened.
Okay, hold on.
And you got
As
a lot
the
of
whitest
people-
person I know. How does that make you feel?
A little ostracized.
That was a really white.
But they're saying
answer.
this was
Yeah.
pretty much probably done by a prankster. Okay, now what made me immediately think of, okay, what if it was reversed?
What if?
Yeah.
That's
E.T.
what-
was
that's
peddling
what
the
it
virus.
is.
Exactly.
Would
that
you
kid was
say
in the basket.
this was done by a prankster?
Nope, it would have been
No.
a
Fuck
crime.
no, it would have been a hate crime, would have been fucking BLM,
Yep.
fucking all this kind of shit.
Yes.
Cancel culture
That
would
would
be
have
up
been on
your ass with a
national
10-foot pole.
news.
Well, they'd have been closed.
Everywhere. I'm like, that is
Everywhere.
bullshit. And the
Yep.
radio announcer was getting pissed. He's like, this guy should be found. He should have the book thrown at him. He's like, this is a put down to a race. It doesn't matter what color.
Absolutely.
See,
And
that's
it should
true.
not be
That's-
played-
That's, where the next
Absolutely.
step
It should
needs to
not
is
be
like,
played down because it's against a white.
It
person.
should be.
It should be taken just as seriously as any other color.
Absolutely.
And
I
I,
agree
was
with that.
like, yo.
So Tim, do you own a scale?
Yes.
Because I'm
Yes, I
also not weighing heavy shit on a Dolce Friday. Dolce Friday!
You know, I'm unwinding a cigar, guys.
What the
I'm
fuck,
unwinding it.
dude? Can this dude just light a cigar? This motherfucker
Ooh,
just gave
ooh, just
Lincoln's
smell this shit.
speech.
Just smell this shit. It smells
That
fucking
does
like,
smell good.
It smells fucking amazing. I just crinkled that
God
from the mic.
damn.
Right?
Those are
Hey,
him, dude.
box press,
That's it.
baby.
That's it, yeah.
Oh,
Box
they are?
press, homie.
Yeah, I didn't get the Doctor Strange today.
What? That you were the first person to
kidding
use
with
those. So hurt.
You
So
know-
hey, you know what's actually a pretty accurate subject for 4 guys hanging out on a bar Friday?
Wow, I don't even know where this is.
Fresh divorce.
Okay. Okay.
For real. No,
I
no,
know,
no.
but damn.
Wow. You just
Putting me on the spot there.
you just-
No, no,
take
no,
that.
no, no. Hold on.
That right out there.
Hey, I got divorced 2 years ago. Let's talk about it. So
I got
everybody goes
divorced
to
2
this, right?
years ago.
So first of all, anybody out there that would ever listen to this show, if someone tells you here's my forever, they're a liar by the best standard if you could apply that to them.
Yeah.
But everybody gets divorced, relationships don't make it. We all know the math on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Tim,
Sometimes it doesn't work.
what's going on, man?
I mean, not much. Just hanging out, trying to enjoy life now. So,
Feels different, don't it?
I mean, not really.
Well, no.
Like we were disconnected long enough that I made terms with it.
Okay.
You know,
well, no.
it wasn't a
no longer
it
like
wasn't
having
a
to
out of the
double check.
blue like sucker punch or anything like that. You know, it was just a long hard road that I finally got to the end of.
And now finding the next way. The next step, right?
The only thing that does suck is the loneliness.
Yes,
yeah.
I'll agree with that.
Well, let's
'Cause
be
you're
honest,
used to
no
being with
human
someone
I'll
for so
agree with that.
long.
should be lonely.
Well, and not
No,
only
I'm just
that,
saying,
but like
dude.
dating right now is terrible.
Oh, dude,
Like, it's
let's talk about that.
terrible.
Well, you know,
I don't know,
like,
guys. I wanna talk about
well,
that.
you know,
I don't know, you
Sucks.
whining fucking vaginas. I kind of feel like it's not. I kind of
Yeah.
feel like
No,
I'm
it
down.
sucks.
No,
Says the guy
dating
in
is a bitch.
relationship.
Hooking up is easy. Dating is different.
My man.
You know what
Yes.
I mean? Yo,
Yeah.
could you meet someone right now?
You
and
go
hook
find
up?
some,
Sure.
sure.
Yes.
But actually meeting quality people,
Right.
where do you meet them at this point? Like, do you go to a bar?
No.
No.
Well,
Fuck
yes,
that.
you go to a bar, but not for
Yeah.
quality people.
Not for
bad
quality
thing
people.
is-
So
For
hook
loose
up.
tan ass
Yeah,
under the age
if you
of
want to hook
26.
up, go get it. Fine.
Every
Yeah, yeah.
dating
But
site's
it's like, you
nothing
need like
but a
9 of
hookup.
those.
Oh, it's all
I need
garbage.
like all of those.
I mean, it's not
Yeah,
the
it's
hookup
like free,
site.
like-
well, you know
right
what?
now.
What I found,
Yeah.
like, you
and
know,
I mean,
usually the
just
ones that want
walk
some are the
outside.
ones you want something
It's
more.
like-
oh, no, they don't. No.
Okay, hold on. Hold
I
on.
know.
Hold on.
So
Hold
I've
on.
never heard of it.
Shh. Can we pause on? Is just walk outside of your home and get free ass at Lake of the Ozark a real thing or not?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
What?
I'm
So
new.
he obviously
I'm new,
has a
brother.
girlfriend.
I'm new.
Go
I'm
ahead.
new. I'm new.
So for Tim, who's on camera,
Wait till the
is
bar
walk
opens up.
out the front door and just pick up 25-year-old tan ass. A
Dude,
real
that's
thing at Lake of the Ozark or
anywhere.
not?
If you want to hook up, you can go anywhere right
Not
now.
that guy.
But
Is
you
that a real
can.
thing?
But you can do it.
Yeah, it's a real
Absolutely.
thing. You can do it anywhere. Fuck, dude.
I mean, this is the first guy
Anywhere.
to buy a Rolodex in 2021.
Wow.
He had to petition the company to still make one because he had so much ass from Lake of the Ozark that he wanted in print, and they were like, "You still want to write this down?" He's like,
Dude,
"Yeah, it's a lot of ass,
It's available
right?"
everywhere.
And Rolodex
Everywhere.
makes him a whole new thing.
Is that his new nickname, Rolodex?
Ooh, I like that though.
no, but it's called the Dave Fagel.
Yeah,
Dave
it's a
Fagel.
true story.
But, you
So-
know, but think about it. It's like obviously, like this is becoming like right now. We've kicked off the summer, so it's like
Oh yeah.
it's ripe for the taking for anybody.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like you
It's
said, like
definitely a good time.
hook
for it.
up, like hang out, all there.
Yeah.
Dating is a different story.
why are you even here, bro?
For
I
the
feel like
whiskey.
if you drove 18 feet that way, you'd be having sex somewhere. Like maybe in the woods, we don't know, but like you'd be having sex there. Like why don't you just leave here and just go somewhere and be like, duck, duck, you. Like just sex.
I mean, you need some comfort. You know, friends are comfortable,
Get off my leg, man.
right? I'm gonna get closer.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is last Dolce Friday, which got completely blown. It's never going to air. So we had a guy come on, and he wasn't supposed to be here, and he was a little too drunk, and we let him sit and watch, and he grabs my microphone 100 times. But what's great is, and this was kind of funny, Rollo's sitting here. You guys know Rollo.
Yeah, Ross.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool, normal guy, right? I mean, normal human.
Nobody's normal. Come
This
on.
dude sitting next to him holds his hand for, I'm not shitting you, it was recorded 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
good. Yeah. It was-
Like this one, like
So they're in love.
like gross.
Basically,
like
they're in love.
like dude, like you don't like there's no way I'm not a homophobe, but you don't hold a man's hand for 12 minutes. And it's funny because
That's
I go back and I watch the video because I got to pay an
you
editor
start
for this
seeing
shit.
Rollo
It's
from
like
anyone.
this one. It's like this, if you don't mind.
wow, I wish I would have seen.
It's like this. It's
Can
like
you send me that uncut video.
Interlocked fingers.
it's like this. It's like
Oh my lord.
Oh, interlock too,
Oh yeah.
it's like fucked up for a few minutes. It's like
dude. That's awesome.
And then like later, it's kind of like he's a little too close. It's kind of like this.
Now, what was his story?
This dude that stayed.
Like, what was it? Like, why?
Oh man, I don't want to get into that.
All right.
Honest, I'll be rude, bro.
He just.
I mean, you
he
ever got
party
those
drop.
situations where like you start swinging, you gonna kill him?
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Hey, but you know what? You get that prison coffee.
Prison coffee.
Truth, man. That's a new thing. That's a clothing line right there, my friend.
That is
What
true.
what can we? Well, no one toasts without us. What can we toast here? What are we toasting?
Prison
This
coffee.
is dead. Well, you know, there's plenty of whiskey. There's some of the Umiki.
I feel like this is dead. Hold on.
Dude, I did have some prison.
Oh wait, you're supposed to taste that.
Oh,
so
shit.
I'll take
Now
the
Now
little
talk
one.
about that. Like, what is that about?
What's more about?
The hooch.
Who?
Which hooch?
Prison hooch.
You
Yo,
got some
hit,
prison hooch
Tim,
stories?
Dude,
correct?
I have some prison
Yes.
hooch stories.
Hey,
You
what
should have some
what
of the
drugs
Umiki.
do they really have in prison for real?
That whiskey. It's great.
I drink this out of
The
an ass.
one I definitely knew for
Oh
sure.
no, I would.
I'm being serious. I drink
I'm gonna,
this
I'll
out of
make
an
an
ass.
ad for this. I'm like, I will drink Umiki out of your ass.
It's like, and it's just a picture of like Matthew McConaughey,
Oh,
like
right,
driving an
all right,
expensive
all right.
car,
He
and
has his
him
own
in
whiskey,
prison,
man.
and I'm
Wow.
like,
All right. It's pretty
If
good.
Worth.
there's one dude I could be, it would be fucking him. You know.
You don't know shit. He's
this
he's
is
pretty
delicious.
solid.
It's,
Right, like,
pretty solid.
he's just a dude.
He seems like
That's
he's like
from-
a
that's
real
a lot.
Okay,
dude.
man, we have a private
He's got
drive.
real
That's-
ideas
that's
and
a lot.
convictions.
So we have a.
And he's like solid.
Well, you heard how he got started, right?
Oh, yeah.
He was just in a bar and just started talking to some
What?
dude, and next thing you know,
Should I
that
do
dude was
it?
the guy that
Right here on
fucking
the
made
Yeah.
fucking Dazed and Confused.
Yeah. I just
Right.
watched that the other day. Yo, it holds up.
Dude, that movie holds up.
That
to
movie
this
holds
day.
up. And
I don't
he's-
want to have to pee in his
rock
lap,
star.
so I'll be right back.
Well, you know, that's another.
I'm
that's a
just
whole
kidding.
nother
I kind
fucking
of want
video.
to pee in your lap.
I mean, that's
That's
what
gross,
mouths
I'm-
are for. So
See, I was
Yo,
kidding.
we can make that name. You know.
Or another one, just to know what it'd be like. Brad Pitt.
Whoa!
No.
He's actually a cool dude, and he's a Missouri dude.
Yeah, Springfield.
That's a strong Missouri dude, and he's cool. I've met that guy. He's cool.
I've never met him.
you met Brad Pitt.
I've met you too. I mean, that's pretty. Not you two as the band, but you, Tim.
I mean, that's
And
fair.
that's just as impressive
That's fair.
because we're all
People
humans,
are
right?
people.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you know, I have met him, and he's super nice.
Is he?
He's a Missouri dude.
I mean, that's awesome.
I mean, yeah, he looks like a. I mean, he's a monster fucking movie star, but like he came from here.
Right?
He's a normal human. That's solid.
And the thing is, like with him and Matthew, like if they were never in movies, they'd just be another guy.
They'd still be cool as hell, though.
Yeah, they'd just be.
They'd be here.
They'd
probably.
be like that. Yeah,
They'd
be
probably
like
be
that
here.
dude.
Like I envision like guys like that, like McConaughey, like Pitt, like you know who else? Paul Rudd. Yeah, also another Missouri dude.
Oh god, yeah.
But like
Yeah, they're just
Kansas-
like guys.
those are the guys that like you probably
Yeah.
like, they would probably come here and they would be doing this.
Right. They'd just be hanging out.
They're,
Or,
they're real people.
Right.
Who's the one comedian? He was in Anchorman. He's the sports guy.
Nah, Fuego, I need
Will-
that.
Oh,
bongo
dude.
drum.
I will tell you.
Blammo!
I will tell you that Will Ferrell is fucking awesome.
But
I
that
have
dude,
met him and he's fucking really cool.
But that dude,
Oh
he's
no,
from
I know
Kansas
you're talking
City.
about.
He's
Yeah,
from Kansas City
he's a
too.
Kansas City dude.
Oh no, man, no,
Who'd he-
we didn't have a
who'd he
whole
play?
Brad Pitt conversation. That ain't shit to be intimidated by. Can I please have that water pipe, sir?
I will tell you,
You
this
have it.
is worth the wait.
have it.
This is nice.
Yeah, man.
It smells good. Like it's not overbearing.
No, it's like
In a small room, it's not.
it's like this
overbearing.
like medium to like okay zone. Yeah, it's nice.
All right, so
Time
real
for
comment
editing.
on Brad Pitt. He's
You know my
from
Springfield area.
Springfield area.
Yep.
All right. So
Seen him
I'm
in Springfield.
I'm growing up in LA.
Mhm.
at the Meet Joe Black premiere.
Oh yeah, they did that.
I was rooming with 3 chicks and I had to take them because it was fucking Brad Pitt. I
Why
couldn't
not?
hear for 3 days after.
Long story short, my buddy wins tickets on K-Rock, and we end up in a Stone Temple Pilots video. The lead singer of Stone Temple
Scott.
Pilots, Scott Weiland.
Yeah.
I'm holding this dude up in the video because we do this taping,
Now,
we just
now
filming.
what period of Scott Weiland's life was this?
when
this
he was alive.
no, well, one, yes, but like, was this
2000?
like,
2000?
was this intermittent? Like, I'm kind of off drugs, or I'm so fucked up that I'm making good.
Like
music?
I'm like an Asian wife, and so that seems like
Yeah, I know.
cool.
I know
And
where
then
you're
I
at.
die on heroin anyway. I don't know.
So
I
when
don't
they first
know. We don't
came
know
out,
Scott
pretty
Weiland's
much.
life. I don't know.
the first like 5 years, they were amazing. Well, he was also like
Their first album was
Flames.
badass.
Yeah, totally.
So he does this song called "No Way Out," and I'm in the video. There was
Now
a
are you
reason.
wearing what?
Oh man, that's
tutu.
really, so, of course a tutu.
Okay.
I mean, at all times.
Thank you.
And then no, I'm like 22 years old, so white beater tank. Yeah, and I'm holding Scott Weiland up. They're like picking dudes out in the crowd, and they're like, "Hey, we need somebody to hold him up." It's this video, and anyways, yeah. So they pick us out and we hold him up. It was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was all right. It was fine.
You watch the video, it's all
I'm like,
edited out.
pull it
You're
up,
like,
pull it up.
motherfucker.
Right.
Oh, you can watch it right
So
now?
little dude,
Huh?
little dude, big dude, like
What dude? Oh,
Scott.
Scott Weiland's tiny.
small guy.
Oh,
He's on
dead.
heroin.
Yeah, I mean,
No, he's wasted away and he's dead.
no, he was a little thick when they first came out.
Oh, yeah, when he first came out, he was like a normal human.
Scott Weiland was never thick, homie.
A little bit when they first came out.
Like he was like maybe ate a Denny's sandwich once. He was never thick.
Denny's has sandwiches?
Dude,
That's
you guys know what fucks me up? We were talking about this earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and reiterate. I go to Walmart today, and that's a rare trip for me.
Now, why? You had a destination, right? You're like, I'm going to Walmart for ...
Tampons.
Okay, so this
Tampons,
art
there.
studio, if you take a look around, this is...
It's
Those
all
are for
Walmart.
nosebleeds,
All Walmart.
right?
Well, no, this is 12 pieces of my artwork, which mean a lot to me, right? This is my life. This is my soul. And I just need something to put them in, and plastic cheap-ass frames. Yeah, Walmart, whatever.
feel you.
So I'm just in there for some extra frames. I've never seen so many people try to cross the street. They had their tits laying on a belly and then just walking across a fucking crosswalk. And I'm like, you fat fucking donks. Like, what are you doing? It's just all BP carts. I was just like, I get up there and I'm just buying some weird Dolce fucking Friday shit. And I'm just trying to get out of Walmart. And it's just like, donk, donk, donk. It's just fat people in BP carts with weird clothes on. It's honestly more than I handle. I wouldn't go to a Walmart ever again if I didn't have to.
I'm not going to lie to you. I love to go there like once a month.
Why?
People watch.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
No.
But I will
People
say,
watching,
like, I
I'll
went there
agree
like
with
I
that.
went, like I said earlier, I went there
Or-
a few
or
days ago
extreme.
because I need to get some random stuff that I need to get, and I did see an incredibly hot chick, and I was like,
6'7".
"Why are you in Walmart?"
Oh my God. So there's always...
And I literally was like, I was stunned,
Hot
and I
people.
felt like, oh, she's gonna report me because I'm like jaw open, like, why are you here in these beautiful short white shorts? Gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous.
How high are we talking?
I'm talking
10 out of 10? Real?
11. I mean, she's hot.
Like unreal?
Like
Who's she
not-
with?
By herself.
No way.
By
Oh,
herself.
she's doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
what
She
is
likes the attention.
Yep. That's
And
exactly
you
what I
can't
said.
Find
That's exactly
a
what I said.
higher concentration of people than Walmart.
Yep.
You ready to date above your echelon or what?
Wow.
Always.
Did you just devalue me?
Ooh.
What? Are you ready to fuck some quality pussy or what?
I mean, yeah.
How more plain words could I be, sir? There's a
That's
camera?
pretty good.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the lake.
You ready to do this or not, son?
Yeah, so get off the table. It's all hold this whole time's been edited.
All right, look. So Tim just got divorced.
Yeah.
You want to fuck some quality pussy or not?
I mean, that would be very nice. Yes.
Okay. What's holding you back so far? What's wrong with your last relationship? What's up with it? Why wasn't it good?
How long was it?
Plain words, man.
It was 17 years long.
Don't
Okay.
cry. Just
12 years of marriage.
That's
And
That's a lot, bro.
At
That's
the
commitment.
end of it, I got emotionally bailed on.
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's about the nutshell,
Yeah.
you know.
How long ago was it ended?
About
Like-
a week. About a week.
Oh shit! So it's real.
Oh,
It's
that a week?
It's
How old are
recent.
you now?
How old?
How old now?
39.
What do you want to do at 39 years old? Don't bullshit me.
Live.
Don't bullshit me. What do you want to do at 39 years old?
Before you turn that big 4-0.
Don't bullshit.
'Cause trust me, you
In
feel
plain words, what do you want to do
Yeah, you do.
as a successful, handsome, accomplished male at 39 years old? What do you want to do?
Have a lot of meaningless sex.
All right. You
You're
wanna
in the
bang some
right
good-looking
place,
pussy?
I mean,
brother.
that's about it.
Tim, how much money you make a year, sir?
Doesn't matter.
44,000.
God damn, that's pretty good. Let's get some women in the comments. I'm sure you do just fine. All right. You know what? You know what's cool about honesty?
What do you do, Tim?
I'm an assistant store manager for Jack's Sporting Goods and Hardware in Camdenton.
Nice.
Don't you say TPS reports on our show, sir.
I'll need them by Tuesday.
Now, are you from this area?
No, not originally.
No, where'd you come from?
Chicago suburbs.
Fresh.
Now, are you a
that?
White Sox or a Cubs fan?
Vibrate.
Or
If
do you
I-
care about sports at all?
If I had to choose, I would say Cubs fan.
No, now we're friends.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Sox fans are toxic.
Or assholes.
They're toxic.
Yeah.
They are literally toxic.
All right. I feel that.
Whoa, did you just talk shit on a division of people
Yes.
based on their sport?
Just dropped on the
Yes.
south side. Fuck them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right,
Have you
okay.
ever met a Sox fan?
I maybe.
You probably would know.
You know what? I relate the White Sox to the Red Sox. They're
Justin.
all assholes.
Yeah.
You're checking
Yep,
your
I dropped
phone on
it.
top of my
Sorry.
humidor.
Get it.
You go get some
Yeah.
beer, sir.
No, I'm good. Oh,
Is it beer run?
Yeah,
Beer
beer run right in the fridge. We have like 100
really? Is
beers.
that where the beer is?
Dog. I buy like hundreds of things for this show.
Dude.
But you keep the cold beer in the cold fridge?
But you moved here from Chicago.
Yep.
How many, like a long time ago, or
Not directly.
Hey,
I
gotcha.
lived in.
Why did you even want to be married that long, bro?
why not though?
I mean,
yo, if you're connected, you're connected.
Hey,
Come on.
hold on. If it was gonna work out and it was gonna be fine, and your wife's your great friend, and you get kid, yeah, but it didn't. So you're proving that now because you're
True.
divorced. So why did you want to fuck the same brunette for 20 years? Straight up, dude. Plain words. Why did you want to bang the same piece of ass for 20 years?
Because I enjoyed it and I liked it.
Done.
And I liked her.
All right.
Nothing wrong with that.
I
So
mean,
she
that's-
bailed. So now
yeah.
what are you doing? Plain words.
I guess prowling for new?
Prowling seems like
That's
a
a
strong
beautiful
word.
word.
It seems like a strong
Prowling.
word. I mean,
That's
we're
pretty
gonna-
good.
You know, I like
We're
prowling
for
more than
that.
hunting.
Yes.
That's tight.
Goddamn, son. I mean,
All
are you
right.
driving an ice cream truck these days?
Ding ding, motherfucker. do
Ding
that
ding,
shit.
motherfucker. So, I mean, you just say ice cream for sale?
Yo,
or-
ice cream. Yo, I'll talk about. I used to live in this
Free
place.
candy van.
I used to live in a place in middle of New York, and the ice cream truck driver
Yeah.
lived in the same building.
Okay.
So he would come, you know,
My
and
Ninja.
do da-da-da-da, the
My Ninja.
same damn
Yeah.
song.
Sure.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Fucking insanity, right? So he would park in front of
I honestly can't understand how somebody can listen to that.
it's
as long
it will
as
drive
they-
you damn
the
mad.
drivers do.
So yeah, he drove around all day, and he would park in front of our building
sure.
for like 2 hours
Oh, God.
and just play that shit.
And just bang little boys.
Probably, but I mean, I've never been closer to killing a human being from living in that apartment, and I literally moved out because this shit happened every day.
You couldn't
When you
I
get
couldn't
that-
handle it.
that's
You
when
couldn't
get that
stand the
crossbow
song.
take
It was
on
a
that
trigger. I was
speaker.
like, "Ta-da-da-da." Every time I hear that shit, I'm like, ah, I get itchy. And it's like,
Nice.
damn,
Batman's coming. The Batman's coming.
that ice cream man, he's coming to get me. That shit was crazy. I couldn't handle it.
Hey, on a Dolce Friday, for real, this matters. With hombres that stand by their kids and are just cool, you would have stayed in your marriage, right?
Yeah.
And you love your little boys, and I know personally, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So here's a
yeah,
dude
man.
that
There's
wants to
nothing
be in
wrong-
his
nothing bad
relationship. You own a house?
Yes.
Work 40
currently.
hours a week?
Yep.
Great human.
Solid human being.
And this chick takes off. And what do you have to say about that?
What do you mean? What do you mean this shit takes off?
She took off. She took
Oh.
off. Middle of all that goodness, what do you want to say to those chicks that take off?
Fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, you're a terrible person.
What's that dude's name?
We won't get into that.
But we
No,
should.
We
That's
won't
solid.
get into that.
Fuck those fucking people that are
But you know
terrible
what? There's
to good
beautiful
ones.
shit on the other
Hashtag-
side. There's
hashtag-
beautiful shit on the other
Amen.
side.
Hashtag douchebag.
Yes.
Hashtag I'll figure out your address eventually, son.
Hashtag enjoy that prison coffee. We're always coming back to that.
Thanks.
You know
Right.
that.
Because when I bust that dude in the mouth, I assume I'm doing a small stint.
As long as you bring back some coffee, we're all
Hey,
good.
I would put money on your
Homie,
books.
I'm
just so you
literally going to prison just to hit that dude in the mouth and bring you coffee,
I
dog.
love that shit. I'll make a drink out of it.
One day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, hey, dude, we're going to do this?
You know what? But at the end of the day,
I don't
it's
think
like,
I'll get there.
it's not worth it.
I don't think I'll
I
get
Is it
will,
worth
though.
it?
I'm not a
Is it?
vindictive person.
But is it worth it at the end of the day? Probably not.
No.
You know what's even
No,
more
it's
fucked
not.
up?
Because what's
The
fucked
prison
up is-
coffee?
Oh, yeah, tell me.
What's not worth it, though?
Well, my thing is like, you got kids.
Yep.
So like, it's not worth it because of that.
Right.
Because like, why you're gonna go through that lens and like your kids are gonna go, yo, my dad did all this shit. Nah, it's not cool. Just
Yeah.
be with your kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, screw her.
Like,
That's fine. Like
There's
she
a thing
sucks.
called integrity.
Well, it's like she sucks. That's fine.
Yeah.
But also, and not to be a fucking whiny baby here, but like, there's a reason why you were there to begin with. It
Right.
worked at one point.
Right.
All right.
It worked.
All
absolutely.
right.
It worked.
So let's do
now
this
we
then,
can
boys.
punch her now, fine. But like, the kids are what's matters.
Yep.
You find the power in this. You ready for this? So here,
And this
check
is
it
the
out.
power. This is it.
Here's
Literally,
the power.
this is
You
it.
ready? Check it out. Here's a man that was married how many years?
12.
How many years with the woman?
Close to
17.
How old are your
17.
boys?
6 and 8.
Didn't want the relationship to be over, fought for it
Sure.
a lot. Okay, now, if you could build who you want to be fucking now, what should it look like? How tall? Come on, man.
I don't know.
Talk to me,
There's
talk to me, talk
there's,
to me, talk to me.
there's too many
5'10",
options out
5'11", 6 foot.
It's
There's
too
too
early.
many
It's too early.
options.
No,
Yes.
it ain't too early.
That-
Bullshit.
that is-
He's
that
been
is
wanting
true.
to fuck the same vagina for
No, no, I mean,
15
it's too early
years.
to
there. And I
name-
enjoyed it for 15
How tall
like-
is she?
years.
But like, why?
1988.
You did not
Kathy
pick a
Ireland.
short brunette,
Ooh.
son. I'll kick you out of my chair. She was
Whatever,
who do you wanna
man.
Be fucking?
Wow,
Who do you
yeah.
wanna be fucking?
Like that.
Now,
Remember that
now
swimsuit
today,
edition?
who do you want to be
Oh
fucking?
God, what was that like? 90,
You know,
890s.
with that good-looking nose and how far you
92 or
ain't lied.
93.
I'm like,
Shut
tell me
up.
the story, sir.
Who do you want to be fucking? How tall?
It was definitely like early high school. for me.
5'10".
Yeah.
Yeah.
What color hair?
Redhead.
How tall are you, Tim?
Woo! Redhead. We're on one.
Yo, I'm not
5'10"
gonna lie to
redhead.
you. Nothing's hotter
Body
than
Fucking
a redhead.
wrong one.
Body style. Body
mean?
style.
Kryptonite.
Athletic.
I went through a
Big
big
butt. Big butt.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had
Big
that?
butt?
Definitely an
Big
ass.
ass.
Definitely
Okay.
an ass.
5'10" redhead with a
redhead,
big ass.
Pale skin,
Is she
green
like
eyes.
casual, just goes to work
the
and
best.
hangs out, or she wants
Yeah.
to fuck you all the
The
time?
next step is like,
Ooh. That's a
my
tough
God.
choice.
Dude, it's like right there.
That's a tough choice.
Dude, I'm-
average.
we
She
gotta
wants
talk.
to fuck
Oh,
you,
yeah.
suck your
Talk.
dick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got
Aggressive.
stories.
Yeah.
5'10",
Aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
redhead, aggressive.
Yeah,
How's
like,
Slender?
I went-
How's Slender? How's
4 or 5 years.
Talk
I
about
have a
it.
global map
I mean,
bucket
I'm okay
list.
with a little thick.
I do too.
Like,
I've
like
got
a little
quite a
bit.
few.
I've got
Okay,
3
this
more
is
that I need to
dream.
kick off.
What's your perfect shit? Fuck okay. What's your perfect shit?
Athletic.
5'10",
Dude,
athletic,
you're a giant.
sucks dick walking
I'm
in the
6'2".
door. Fuck a
You're-
little
that's what I said,
extra
you're a
weight.
giant.
No
Not
guy
a
wants
giant.
a
I'm
little extra
short.
weight.
I'm short.
Okay,
How big
wait.
are her titties?
I wanna
Enough to
say
get in your mouth?
C cup.
Okay, wait.
Bruh.
Side note.
I'm
real quick.
sorry, but bigger than a
I'm not a
handful
tech
is
guy,
just
I'm not.
useless.
Brandon.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay,
even
I got
taking
a side
that.
note
Right?
on this one.
I got you.
Okay,
Right?
talking about like, he'd be a giant to a chick 5'10". Okay, what's
I
funny?
don't think so.
What's funny? Okay, you know the world's strongest man from fucking Norway, Bjorn Thornton.
Yeah.
Have you seen his girlfriend?
Yeah, she's like what? She's
She's
5'1".
5'2"
Yeah.
and banging,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's ridiculous.
Blam!
and he's 6'10",
Yeah, banging.
Right?
Doesn't feel right, boys.
and the guy that plays the mountain from
Yeah, he's the mountain. He just lost
Game
a
of
ton
Thrones.
of weight, bro.
oh yeah,
Did it automatically shit time out?
no, it's still recording.
I don't know, man. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
I think it's ahead of what it's showing.
It's fine, man. I don't care. I just want to look at sex, wax, and drink whiskey.
We're killing it, man.
Dog,
Talking about
I don't
prison
give a
coffee.
shit. If
Always
Oh, like
appreciate the invite.
Thanks, Michael.
Cheers, brother.
You're the first client
Cheers,
in
my friend.
2 years that I've become
I
friends
hate being
with.
called a client, but I appreciate it too.
Well,
That's
you
funny.
deserve that respect, though. I mean, your jobs are always going to happen that way.
I mean, that's how you meet people.
First person in 2 years I've been like, we'll hang out sometime. You know, because I'm not like a weirdo, needy person. I'm not going to call you at like a weird time or something. It's just like, you know what? You're a visionary.
How
No, but like, no, I'll
Literally.
text you, brother. I'll text you at like 10. I'm like, yo, oh shit, it's like 11 o'clock at night, but I'm like out here like chilling. I'm like, I thought of this cool thing. Like, what's
Yeah,
up?
it's like you
Right.
meet somebody, you're like, what's your dick like, homie? What are you into?
Oompa Loompas. That's cool. That's
It's a
good for
line
you.
from 2 and 2. I'm not
Purple people? What?
shit. What's the least gay thing you could say right now?
Ooh.
Oh, that's it. Ooh.
Ooh.
Was that a good? Ooh
I think that was a
or
butter churn.
bad
Honestly,
ooh?
that was a butter churn.
That was a butter
That was a
churn.
butter churn.
That's the sound they make, right?
So I love this because I read that thing that you said about the breast milk and the fisting an ass.
The Green Bay butter churn.
and
That is
throwing breast milk in
insanity.
there and fucking
Now,
an
is that
asshole.
a
Jason.
thing in Wisconsin? Is that a thing they just know?
It has to be a thing in Wisconsin because they have nothing else to
Do
do.
you think it
with
comes
that
with Packer tickets?
Yo, if you get, you can buy, because you know it's hard to get tickets. So like, yo, if you do a butter churn, you get a ticket.
It's hard to get a lot of things when
You
you're
get
having
two,
butter
because you know
whipped in
she
your
has to get
asshole.
one too, you know.
You get one.
The thing
See,
about it,
gotta
though,
work that out.
it didn't say who eats the toast.
It really didn't.
Interesting.
Who noticed that? I didn't notice that.
Challenge.
I didn't notice
That's a random lottery draw. That's what that is.
It's just like the tickets for the Packers.
Take it to the Game Pass out amongst the fucking crowd.
All right, eat
You
this
want some
toast.
toast, eh?
You eat the toast, you get a ticket.
You win. You win.
You lose and you win.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Or however they talk up there. They got that weird accent.
about
It's
cheese,
funny
man.
as shit, though.